Welcome to part 40 of the Hunter Baby Challenge Season 2. In this episode, Zev is going on another date with Kai, and Zev works on her skills and gives birth to Yoyo and Zin. I want to address some of the Lex names that you probably would have missed, that you may have missed, or whatever. Where is that? I have that all written down. Let me see. Where is that list? The list of all Zev's babies. Okay. What did we work on? Of course, 790. Brock from Gametown. Gigarata, the famous cannibal from Lex. Johanna, the prosecutor at Stan's trial in Season 2. Kanana, one of the teen girls from Wake the Dead. Lomia, one of the goth girl that was totally into Zev in episode Twilight. And P4X. Yeah, Twilight from Season 2 and P4X from Season 4. Mort, the mortician from the episode Mort in Season 4, who tried to bring his, brought back the woman he wants to be his girlfriend back from the dead. Plum, one of the girls from Boomtown, Season 3. Rooster, one of the guys who wanted to marry Zev in episode Tex-Lex in Season 4. Here we got Slinka. She was one of the android girls on TV World from episode Laugh Track. Traeger, one of the brothers that was kind of into Stanley in episode Nook, but was a girl in this one. And the next two kids, Yoyo and Zin, will be born. Yoyo is one of the... You know that Girl Times in Laugh Track, Stan went to join an episode called Girl Time. Because you joined me, Slinka, and me, Yoyo. Yeah, Yoyo, that's one of the girls. And Zin was one of the K-Town residents that was throwing rocks at Stan and Zev. Along with Tish, and I don't know the other guy. I don't know if his name was Kook or Cab. I didn't know his name, so I didn't put him as a name in there. But I was familiar with Tish and Zen. I knew their names very well, so their names got picked. Anyways, I'm trying to focus on something positive. I told my mom I went to the doctor for anxiety. I went to get something like anxiety and depression. She's like, why? And that kind of triggered me a little bit because I don't want to talk about it. If I end up talking about it, but I don't want to discuss it. Just say, I'm taking something for this and leave it at that. Don't ask why. Because my mom is not familiar with why I'm on antidepressants. I just started taking antidepressants. I was like, okay. She's like, why? Just please don't ask why. I'm gonna get triggered. Please don't ask why. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this. I made myself some chicken noodle soup for lunch. I haven't had chicken noodle soup in a while, so I'm gonna eat it. About the measurements kicking in, but here's the thing. It takes... Anything new I take takes a week for my body to get used to. Like when I started taking metformin for my pre-diabetes, it took a week for my body to get used to. My body takes a week when I take something new. It takes my body a week to get used to it. So, I think the reason I was mellowed out this morning is I actually had a full night's sleep. I wasn't crabby. Because I actually had a full night's sleep. I didn't wait till 3 o'clock in the morning to go to bed. I went to bed around 11:30. I had a little bit more sleep. That's why I was calm this morning. But when I started to get tired again, I was like, oh, I'm starting to feel crabby. I'm about to go back to sleep. Why do people leave dirty dishes around? You're not doing your job. Don't leave it on the table. I was about to say, do not leave those dirty dishes on the table. I'm going to beat you up. I can't really do that. More like leave a complaint. You can leave complaints about the restaurant. You can insult the chef. It's really not the chef's fault. It's only the chef's fault if the food is bad. Where's your manager? I want to speak to your manager. That's all you can do. It's like, I want to talk to your manager. You know, I noticed when I was doing my roulette series, and I was doing the bit where they go to restaurants or out on a date and everything, and they did 2 dates and they didn't get served anything. They waited and waited. They waited for hours to get their food and they never got it. Not even a drink. That's pretty bad. And it was 2 different locations, 2 different restaurants, and no one got served. And you got a kid over here making a mess. Somebody discipline their child. There's a kid over there making a mess. Somebody discipline their child, please. Whoever the parents are, please discipline your child. Anyways, we're back at home. We're going to work on some skills until Zev gives birth. Until she's ready to give birth. In the meantime, we're going to work on skills. While I'm eating. It's hot, too. Well, it's chicken soup. You know, remember in the last generation, the 4th generation of Lex, and in the 100 Baby Challenge with the 4th Sev, she was writing Lex screenplay books. We'll continue at the last Sev. I know I ended that. I think I ended with either Little Blue Planet. I got into the 4th season when they were writing 4th season episodes. I don't know. I think I left off at Little Big Planet, Texlex, or P4X. I can't remember. I didn't get the stand down. I know that. So I either stopped at Texlex or P4X. I can't remember. But I'll write Texlex and P4X again, just in case I forgot. I'll either do that with Stan in the season 2 of the male 100 Baby Challenge, or do that with the final generation of Zev. I bet some of you were wondering, when is Zev going to write the books? You know, like, Alex books, because I was writing them, and like my Zevs were writing them. When I'm going to continue that. Final generation Zev. That's what I'm going to do. She should be a famous writer like the second generation Zev. I don't know. Should she be famous? She's the last generation Zev to be famous. Why not? We're going out with a bang. We're going to be famous. She's going to be a famous writer like the second generation Zev. So that would make her a great grandmother. I don't know. Second generation Zev. I had that written down somewhere. Because, I'm trying to figure out what the last generation Zev is to the second generation Zev. I'm working that out right now. Okay. So, the last generations of mother, grandmother, great-great-grandmother. Yeah. The sixth generation Zev should be a famous writer like her great-great-grandmother. Yeah, I'm trying to get comfortable in my seat here. My seat is just... It's not comfortable. And it's not that comfortable that anymore. It used to be comfortable, and now it's just not getting comfortable for me anymore. And I keep adjusting myself in my chair. We got Zev working on skills. Somebody left their homework book behind. If y'all can't tell, I can see it from here on the table. Somebody left their homework behind. When somebody moved out. It's like, oh, I don't want that. I wonder who's going to end up with it. I never forget why the toddlers are still so sad. I give up trying to figure it out because they're always sad. They're always sad about something, so I'm not going to even worry about it right now. They're always emotional about something. Why bother? They're happy for 2 seconds and they're emotional again. But he's playful. I'd rather him be playful. What am I doing? Why'd I put the ceiling up like that? I mean, why'd I put the walls up like that? Not sure why. You see this walls down view? When I built the gazebo Lex, this is the view I was trying to get. This is what I was aiming at. But really, it's not livable. When I took away the walls. house with no walls. It's not livable. No matter if it's summer or winter. Because in the summer, you're going to get too hot. And in the winter, you're going to get too cold. And you're going to get wet when it rains. So, yeah. But I had to get it out, build the house and get it out of my system. A house would work if you don't have seasons. It's a house that would work if you don't have seasons. So those who don't have seasons can use that house. I want to build a futuristic house, but then the Lex house, and I'm gonna build it for Stan. He's gonna live in Strangerville in Generation 2. Or should I build it for Prince? No, not Prince. Definitely Stan. Man, get the hiccups. Oh, for a little bit. But I better not be getting a hiccup. I figured read it. My mom texted me back because she asked me if why I was having anxiety and depression, and I told her I'm worried about what she's gonna say. Is she mad? I don't know. I'd rather not read it while I'm doing my video. I'm trying to think of something that's going to make me happy. Because the medicine hasn't totally kicked in. Because I started just taking it yesterday. It takes new medicine takes a week for my body to adjust to. So, I just hope I don't get too anxious around Zoe, or she's going to think the medicine isn't working. Because I don't want to. I try not to. I try not to get anxious. I hate when I'm trying to move around to adjust. Because every time I get to this part of the legs, the tail, my screen moves. I end up on the lower part of the, I go to the ground level of the leg, just the ground level. I'm like, my camera adjusts when I don't want it to. I'm trying to get a close shot of them in the tail part of the legs. Yeah, I was just reading stuff. Doesn't help. I'm feeling sad. I hate it. I hate feeling sad right now. Why does Prince look so embarrassed? What did he do that was embarrassing? I don't understand you sometimes, Prince. Let's welcome Yoyo and Zin. And Zev will move on to the next boyfriend. We gotta keep on with the challenge.
Oh, laba. Jag dras vobia. Oh. Oh, umfra. Oh, nubu. Essence pimbas. Oh, lurvy. Quexino.
I didn't show her giving birth, but at least I'm showing you her taking care of the kids. Here's the next dude. Name is Dave with some weird last name. Dave Venkataraman. Venkataraman? That's a long last name. I bet when he was a kid, teachers had a hard time spelling his last name. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good thing you're leaving, Prince. You really don't want to see your daughter getting it on with another dude. That'd be pretty awkward.
Garsha. Lizak Suiva.
Kimaloo.
Flarvin. Zadu.
Ah, Kadap.
Yeah, so we're on. Just had babies 25, 24 and 25. So we need to age up Zev, so she's like halfway through. She's supposed to have 50 kids, but she already had 25, so we're gonna age up Zev. We're gonna age up Zev. In episode 42. When there's more birthdays. Yeah. Because no one ages up next episode, so and no one's gonna be aging up till episode 42, so that's when Zeph will have her birthday. She'll have her birthday with her kids, so it's combined birthday. She'll have her birthday with she'll have her birthday with her kids. She's not gonna have it by herself. She'll wait till the next two kids age. She'll wait till the next kids age up, which will be episode 42. And no one's aging up next episode, so. Yeah, she's pregnant again. For the 12th time.
Oh, Sarkini.
He's got a long last name. Venkataraman. What kind of name is that? I mean, why do last names have to be so long? I get if it's a name from a different country, like Chinese or Japanese or Mandarin or something, but does it have to be so long? There's gotta be. I get names that are hard to pronounce, but does it have to be so long? He's got a short first name, but a long third name. I mean last name. My gosh, I hate to ask about the middle name. Anyways, we come close to the end of this episode. Stay tuned for part 41. We got a lame charity event and a romance festival and a dance party.